Howdy folks, Bitsu here, and welcome to the next installment of BitszuCraft. In today's episode, we are going to get started on building ourselves a infinite villager breeder. I'm feeling a little bit greedy after getting my hands on some decent gear, and I'd like to get a stockpile of villagers set up someplace so I can do a little bit more trading. So, let's get to her. Alright, I've paced out the area and did some measuring, and this block here represents a space of 68 blocks away from this village. And there's another one, you can just barely make it out right there over by the house, that signifies the same distance away from the iron farm. And in case you're not in the know, in order for a village to not kind of connect with a village beside it, the centers of those villages need to be a minimum of at least 66 blocks apart. So as long as we're anywhere kind of this direction, and from about this point here in that direction, we can have ourselves another village and they won't interfere. And I'm gonna throw a bed down right now. It's getting to be nighttime already. Always seems to be the case, doesn't it? You start recording and then the sun goes down. Okay, there we go. So, that being said, I'm thinking it would be kind of cool to have ourselves a little bit of a dock here, and maybe build a nice big wooden boat and have all of our villagers kind of disembark from there. That, I think, would look pretty sweet, because it would make this little inlet here look like it's, I don't know, where new immigrants to the village of Bitsutania are coming from. But I think in order to do that, I'd want to kind of dredge out this little island here, and maybe shave this and this back just a little bit, so this little bay has more of a float going on to it. So let's get started on some of that. Now, I haven't built a boat in a very long time in this game, so I'm probably going to have to derp around for a little while on that. But I think, first off, we're going to get the villager breeder built and put in place, because, yeah, depending on how big that's going to need to be, will kind of change how exactly the boat is going to be built around it. I think I'm going to probably actually bury the villager breeder kind of... Oop, missed a couple. There we go. Kind of a little bit underneath the water here, just so that it's a little bit easier to deal with. And then I'll just have to worry about having, like, say, an elevator bringing the villagers up that can... there we go. That can be concealed within the boat itself. And, just gonna get this out of here and kind of shave this back just a little bit. Not too terribly far. Kind of makes sense that the edges of it here would have an accumulation of sand, just because the water's not going to be moving too terribly fast in this area. That's probably about good. Okay, well, I think... Let's see, first I'm going to make the dock. Yeah, because that will kind of tell us where the boat needs to be, which will in turn tell us where the village needs to be. So I'm going to build the dock out, I think... Oops, don't drown. Yeah, I'm just going to have it come straight, but I'll put it off to one side here. I'm thinking right about here. And we'll just build it out straight into the water. A handful of blocks. Yeah, that'd be a good spot for it right here. Boom. And then right off to the side of it, we can have a nice big ship right here. And we'll hide our villager breeder underneath it. So I'll build the dock first and then the breeder. Alrighty, so there we go, a game plan. Okay, so I'm going to need my hands on a absolute butt ton of wood. So let's run over to the good old water wheel wood mill thingy doodle jigger over yonder and see what we've got inside here. I think it's pretty much pilfered though. Yep, well, I've got 4 logs and a bunch of birch planks. Yeah, that ain't gonna cut it. All right. And ooh, I wonder if I should. No, I'm thinking I'm gonna stick with the oak and birch. Okay. So ploppity. Uh-oh. Is this thing broken again? Oh man. Yeah, we're missing a. Ugh. Okay, I'm gonna have to fix this yet again. What the heck? Ghost block or what happened? Why are we missing a... Ugh. And we're missing some redstone here. Okay, well, I'll derp around with that. Get this thing up and running again, and I'll get back to you as soon as I've got myself a load of wood. See you in a tick. So here's the dock. And I think I'm going to scatter a couple of... Oops. Yeah. Klutzy moments. That's what I'm going to scatter around. I'm going to scatter a couple of chests and things on here just to make it look like there's some cargo waiting to get picked up or being dropped off or what have you. Now, as for the actual villager breeder, the design I'm going to be using is based on the one that was developed by Impulse SV, and it is roughly a 9x9 square with the villagers getting dropped off in one corner or one edge. So, let's see. Well, we'll probably want it to be at least 3 or 4 away from here where they're getting brought up so that it's nicely concealed within the inside of the boat. Yeah, this feels like a good a spot as any. So that can be kind of where our villagers come up from. So from there we need it to be... Let's make this the corner, I guess, and then it would be... Ooh, come on now. Getting spoiled with this aqua affinity. Thought it was going to last longer than that. So that's 9 by... by 9. Okay, cool. I will hollow out this area and put a lid on it for the time being so it's easier to work down there, and I will get cracking. I'll see you guys once that is cleared out. Now, the one kind of major difference between this and Impulse's design is, in order to prevent it from clogging, we're going to need ourselves a pigman. So this... this is going to be interesting. Alright, I've got some glass smelting away in the house to make a roof over top of the hole I just dug. So while that's cooking, let's get into the nether here and do our darndest to try and get ourselves a zombie pigman. And yeah, it always... wow. Hey, there's one right here. Cool beans. Hey, bub. Well, that was quick and painless. Now, can I just go straight through the portal in a boat? Or do I have to kind of nudge him through? Well, let's find out, shall we? Hello? Are you gonna teleport? I might have to... Oh, shoot. That's not good. That's not good at all. Is he here and aggro? Oh, he's not aggressive. Okay, cool. Now let's try and steal him. Hey, buddy. What? No, come here. I got something else in mind for you. Come on, get. Don't you dare go back into the nether. Come on, buddy. Get on to flat ground. There we go. Sweet. Okay, that was actually kind of painless. Me and Mr. Pigman going for a paddle. Hey, yeah, look at him. He's sightseeing. He's enjoying it. You're welcome, buddy. Okay, I better actually see where I'm going. So I don't want to fall down into a pond or something, because that would be a pain in the bum. Cool, I'll just paddle him over to the, I guess, the edge of the dock, and we'll just keep him there safe until we've got a spot ready for him. Here I am doing this to kill some time. I thought it was going to be like a long, painful ordeal, and we got him in like 20 seconds. So, yeah. Well, let's just keep our fingers crossed that the rest of this build goes just as easily. Alrighty, folks, what I've got going on down here is just a water source in the middle, and then it goes out 4 blocks in every direction. It's all tilled up. And this is just 3 blocks underneath a glass sheet that I put in the middle of the pond. Now I'm gonna get a couple of villagers down here, and they will chuck potatoes at each other and start breeding, and all of the babies will run up to the edge here, fall off, bloop, get pushed along, and right where the sand is, I'm going to make a water elevator that actually takes them up to the surface. Now, first things first. Oh, I missed hoeing a block over here. Let's get that guy. There we go. I'm going to head up to the surface, and I'm going to drop a couple of villagers down in here, and that should pose some fun, I think. So let's get on top of that first off. And the only thing I have to really concern myself with is to make sure that I get at least 1 brown coat. It doesn't have to necessarily be a villager. It could be a Fletcher or a fisherman. But as long as I've got 1 brown coat in there. And this spot right here is where the elevator is going to come up. And I think that should be nicely right dead center of the boat. Sweet. And here it is right here. Now, hopefully from like the shoreline, this shouldn't be too obvious down here, but even if it's noticeable, I'm not too concerned with it. Alright, I'm just going to build up a little drop shaft here, so we've got somewhere to shove our dudes in. Oh, come on now. Actually, I should probably do this too, so we're not going to drown the little suckers. Excellent. Yeah, and I'll get some villagers over in here, and, actually, I'm going to quick make a little just dirt kind of path that'll lead me over here as well. In fact, I should probably do something like that, so they've got nowhere to go but where I want them to. Cool beans, Joe. And I'm just going to go grab a couple of guys in a boat, and hopefully end up with exactly what I need over yonder. Alrighty, cool, cool, cool. I'm gonna grab those guys and I'll get back to you. Okay, so I've been chucking boats around like a madman in here, and of course, the only villager to not be in a boat is the brown coat that we need. Ugh. I figured separating these guys out was gonna be a pain in the bum, but jumpin' Jiminy, this is getting redonkulous. So yeah, break a couple of these and try again, I suppose. Oy vey. Dang it. Well, we've got the 1 villager we want in there. I wonder if I could somehow separate him from the rest of these idiots. If I kill this moron. Okay, not the best way to have done that, but it's done. Good gravy. Okay, quick. Separate him from the rest of these idiots. Ah, good, 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 good. Okay, so now let's get this guy into that contraption over there, and we will be golden. Yep, I can make it around through there. Okay, cool, cool. It's probably going to take some damage going through here. Nope, we're golden. Alright, cool, cool, cool. I'll drop this guy in, pick up 1 more random idiot, and then, well, I guess I need a 3rd guy to recognize the village as well, which I still haven't built yet. But there we go, some progress. Awesome. I'll get him in there. I'll get him in there. Wow, Marblemouth. I'll get him in place, and man, hopefully I can do this sooner rather than later since night is falling. And I'll just chip away until I've got this up and running. Cool beans. See you in a tick. There we go. 2 idiots down in here. Now the primary difference between this and Impulse's design is that if you're not in the area, the villagers stop kind of running around randomly like idiots. If you're not actually within, I think it's 37 blocks, something like that, they'll just stand perfectly still. But if they're still close enough to breed, they'll continue to do that. It's just the babies won't be running around like idiots, and they will not then therefore run off the edges. In order to fix that, we just simply need to go ploppity, ploppity, like yo. There we go. And then we simply will drop ourselves our zombie pigman down into this spot. And these guys won't be able to see him because he's right at eye level, is blocked off by the trapdoors. But any babies in here will see him and they'll run screaming away from him and plop down off the edges. We'll just have to ring this with a bunch of trapdoors so they think it is a viable source to walk onto, and then we will flood it with water streams heading off in this direction to take them where we want them to go. Alright, now wish me luck. It's time to move that zombie pigman down in here. Alrighty, let's do it. Hey, bub. Awesome. What if I do that? There we go. There. Oh, shoot, 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 shoot. There we go. That's the biggest problem with transporting guys in boats is they will very frequently get themselves stuck into a block and start suffocating. Not cool. Now what I should have done is maybe extend that path over this was, so I wouldn't have to go all the way around, but no bigs, it's not like it's that far. Eep, don't fall. There we go. That would be a pain in the bum. Okay, and I'll park him in the corner. Get me out of here. Grab some dirt. And wall us in so I can flood him down the hole. See ya, buddy. Perfect. Cool beans. Okay, I can get rid of all this crap, and then we will just have to make up the mock village, and we're golden. Well, aside from the villager pickup area and all that kind of business, but yep. Progress is being made. Cool beans. See you guys in a bit. Zombie pigman's in place. Brown coat and a buddy. Where'd he go? There he is. Are in place. And the thing that makes this whole system work is down here, 7 blocks below the level that they're gardening on, there's a little alcove dug out there with 6 doors in it, and 1 villager down in there. And he's simply there to register that that's a village. And since there's just him by himself, and there's 6 doors there, he thinks, oh, well, I need a buddy. I need an extra guy down here. So he'll give the call out to have the villagers breed. So these guys will continue breeding, but because they can't look down too far, they don't see that this village is there, so they don't register it, so they just continue breeding continuously. So that is how the system works. Cool beans, yo. Now, get rid of all this crappy dirt scaffolding I needed to slap around just to get those, get that last jerk down in there. Sweet. Okay, so he's down there making that into a village, and they should start breeding pretty much any second now. I could help speed things up, I guess, by going down there and chucking some food at them. But, oh, and there's a couple of trapdoors left open. Well, crumb, that's no good. But the way these guys are going to be coming out is right here. I've encased it in glass underneath the water. But above, oh man, you can't jump in water and it's a pain in the bum. Here we go, just a simple water elevator to get in and out of here. Boom, and all of the streams flow, there we go, close that. Flow towards that, and, oh, another one's open. That's no good. This gives a spot for all the babies to run off, and another one, I guess because of the... There we go. Awesome possum. Now eventually, shouldn't take too terribly long, this should start pumping villagers for me. So sweet. There, now they can't get out. So any and all villagers I get will just get trapped in here, and I guess I should probably cover that up so that they don't get zombified. Yeah. I'll just do this for the time being. And I can always... I'll change that once I get around to actually building the boat, which will go right along here and hopefully conceal this as well. Cool, cool, cool. But at this point, folks, that's all the time I've got for today, so I'm going to say toodly pipski. And as always, if you like what you see, go ahead and smack that like button. And if you want to see more, go ahead and hit that round Bitsu icon to subscribe. Any comments, suggestions, or even if you just want to say hi, go ahead and leave some comments down below. Alrighty, I will see you in the next episode. Bye! One quick little note, guys. Check it. Our first baby. It is working. These guys are actually producing baby villagers for me. Woohoo! So as soon as he grows up, he'll just whoop up the elevator and we'll be able to take him away to his new job. Awesome. I'm pretty, yeah, I'm stoked by that. That's super sweet. Cool, cool. Alrighty, I'll see you guys later. Bye.